Well, Jeannie, for pregnant women, following doctor's orders during this pandemic is as important as ever. And tonight, one Florida couple is sharing their story on why they want you to stay home. On your sides, Robert Bradfield has their plea tonight from the couple who's expecting their second child tomorrow.
Frustration and fear mixed with an overwhelming sense of feeling fortunate. Chris and Mayra Brumby are expecting their second child on Thursday.
All I can say is it's very scary to even think about going to the hospital.
Mayra is considered high risk, so the couple has been trying to avoid unnecessary crowds and travel. They applaud Governor Ron DeSantis' order urging people to stay home, but wished it came sooner.
As of yesterday and today, you drive around, there's people everywhere, there's people in stores, and it didn't seem like anyone was really caring and looking at what could happen.
While Mayra doesn't have COVID-19, she is understandably worried about protecting her unborn child. The CDC says it does not have any published reports to show whether pregnant women are more susceptible to the coronavirus. But the agency says so far, no infants born to mothers with COVID-19 have tested positive. The Brumbys offer this advice.
Think about taking care not only about you and yourself, but others.
Yeah, you don't know if you can transmit it to someone else.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Robert Bradfield, First Coast News, on your side.